My goodness, I am so excited to do this video for you guys. I have actually been planning to do this video honestly since I started getting into sustainability, but I never did it because I didn't feel like I was an expert and I didn't want to be spreading stuff that I wasn't sure if was like true or accurate or whatever. But in the event of trying to learn and grow, I feel like it is my responsibility to just, I don't know, share with you guys some things that I think need to be shared. And that is breaking up with the fast fashion industry. I know it's a little bit of a tricky topic because so much of us think our identity comes from the way we dress ourselves and the brands we use. But I have a whole list of things I wanted to cover, but I definitely think that this could either become a series, or I could do another video on it, or I could do a Q&A about it, and maybe like we can just like sit down and talk, or you can always leave your questions down below. I answer every single one of my comments because I love talking to you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Also, don't you guys like think that this is like my sustainability headband now? I obviously want to start this video off by prefacing what fast fashion is for some of you who might not know and may be completely new to the subject. So the Good Trade defines fast fashion as cheap, trendy clothing that samples ideas from the catwalk or celebrity culture and turns them into garments in high street stores at breakneck speed. Basically, in a nutshell, fast fashion is anything that becomes a trend and is not really great quality or won't really last you a long time, but it gets you through the trends to keep up with all the fast fashion styles, if you will. So keep that in mind. Personally, for me, I spot fast fashion by retailers who are on the trends immediately. The week something cool comes out, they're on it, they're selling every version of it they can. So I'm sure the first thing that's popped into most people's mind is Forever 21, and you're dang right. So Forever 21 is like one of the biggest offenders of fast fashion to date. So to get back on track of how to spot fast fashion, the first thing is the trends. Is it trendy? Probably. Then it might be fast fashion. Is it good quality? If it's not, it's fast fashion. So just things that will easily, in a couple washes, destroy like that, fast fashion. Is it cheap? If it's cheap, not only is it fast fashion because it's getting in with the trends, you can afford it and get all the trends, but making things cheap makes it so companies are not doing fair labor and fair working conditions and ethically and morally are wrong. Okay, so I keep like rambling on and like not being able to like process my information well, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this in here so that you are not bored. And I love my sustainability videos, but then I feel like I have a really good sense of humor, and when I don't use it, my videos are boring and like, but like also I want to educate people and like use my platform for good, even though my platform is 300 people ish, more or less. Kind of just really 80 people because that's consistently my view count. It's fine. So basically, I think the main companies we can address as major corporations that are the biggest fast fashion industry offenders. I would definitely involve Forever 21, Zara, H&M, Target, Walmart. I'm pretty sure Victoria's Secret is technically one, even though it's more expensive. I personally don't think that it's fast fashion in my eyes because everything I get from Victoria's Secret lasts me a really long time and I can use it, but also on like the practices side and how it's sourced might not be sustainable. So there's many ways to look at a company. In the clip that I'm showing right now, I muted it because it's just, I'm talking for way too long, but essentially I'm saying is that I'm still learning, so it's kind of hard for me to also know like exactly what is and what isn't fast fashion, but I'm trying to give you like pointers that I know to keep my eye out for good and bad brands. So I'm not gonna say that everything I'm saying is factual, it's just what I'm learning along with what people are like teaching me and whatnot. And basically sometimes fast fashion is hard to see because we don't always know how things are sourced or created, so just keep that in mind. I'm not perfect, I'm still learning, so if you have any tips leave them in the comments down below for me to learn. So yeah. So how to avoid. Personally, the best way to avoid this is to stop spending your money and going out to the mall and saying, oh, oh, that looks cute, maybe I'll get it. No. If you really want to shop that bad, check out your local thrift store. Check out your local, what are they called? Buy and sells stores. Thrift stores, you know, like Buffalo Exchange or Plato's Closet, or I don't even know. Just there's so many places in every city that are buy, sell, trade type of deals where people sell back their nice clothing, so you're not getting cheap stuff from Goodwill most of the time, because being at Goodwill and finding like a gem is like, you hold on to that and you never forget it. But like, it's so uncommon to find like great pieces. I'm sure if you're in like a bigger city with like a richer community, you'll probably get better finds in Goodwill. But like, for most people, Goodwill is where they donate their old clothes that they like really don't like and they're like kind of gross, and like, I don't know, I feel like Goodwill isn't always the place to find like gems. But if you can find gems at Goodwill, I mean, that's the best feeling ever. But if you're looking for actual cute fashion that you're like really loving, really into, or you even still want to hit the trends, most places that are buy, sell, and trade companies really do still have those, because they only buy what's in trend. But that way you're buying secondhand and you don't have to go out, one, spend full price for the fast fashion, whatever is the trend at the time. But two, you're not purchasing new, so you're using less materials. And in some cases, you're getting rid of some of your clothes, and that way you're opening up more space in your closet for new things to come in. And I think that's a practice we should all get used to, because I think we all just collect and collect and collect clothes, and then we're like, we have so many we can't even enjoy it all. So that's my number one tip, is avoiding it by, one, refusing to buy, and two, shopping thrift stores, secondhand, you know the dealio. See if you can get clothing from your friends. Before I donate or sell anything, I text all my friends and I let them know, hey, I'm getting rid of some of this stuff. Are you interested in it? Before I give it away. Half the time my friends want the stuff. It's great. Then, one, they get free clothes. And two, it's not going to waste. You know they're going to wear them. And then most of my friends know if they're not going to wear them to give them back to me, so I can like properly dispose of them, because a lot of them, you know, don't have time and I just do it anyway. So yeah, I'm also going to talk about how to properly dispose your clothing at the end of this video, so don't go anywhere for that. So I think people are like, so why should I even avoid this in the first place? Well, first of all, we're polluting landfills with buckets and buckets of clothing, and I actually have, I think, a few statistics here that I would like to share with you all about fast fashion. So in the United States alone, 10.5 million tons of clothing are sent to landfills every year, which is 30 times heavier than the Empire State Building. So, sit on that for a second. It's a lot of freaking clothes, and if we could find a way to close the loop and stop throwing stuff out and buying new, there wouldn't be so much in the landfills, and we wouldn't be so overcrowded and like causing problems to our ecosystems through these clothing. So I just like want to mention some of those facts in there, because I feel like they're important to like open your eyes at like, oh my god, it is a big problem. So, some advice I have for you. I personally get people getting on the fashion train and like feeling like it's part of their identity. But if there's one thing I can give away from this, is that I really have loved shopping secondhand. In fact, this sweatshirt I got that says there is no Planet B. This girl was thrifted and I love it. It was in great condition. I'm pretty sure the person who owned it before me only wore it like 1 or 2 times. And like, I think when you buy stuff, sometimes you have perceived notions that you might buy where all the time you're like, oh my god, it's gonna fit so perfectly in my wardrobe. But the reality is I'm not trying to call us all out, because I do it. We mostly wear the same thing every week. At least I do. I'm not one of those people who can wear one outfit once and never wear it again. I would say think staple items and think quality. So personally, I have a lot of pieces in my closet that just really go together with a lot of different things, and that way I can switch up my outfits a lot by still wearing the same things. I honestly had stuff in my closet from 7th grade in my closet still. I'm really lucky that I still fit in my clothes, but also like it's kind of weird that I'm still wearing stuff from 7th grade. But that's Now that's the life, man. Being able to keep something for that long. So like think basics, think simple colors, simple patterns, like things that won't go out of style. Like black is a timeless color, like it always will be, and it matches literally everything. And like, so if you can own like staple blue shirts or long sleeves or some tank tops, you can match it with so many different outfits. It's insane. Reusable, wearable, and like comfortable. And think comfortable, because if something's not comfortable, you're not gonna wear it. So if you think, oh, I'm gonna wear this, it's so cute, and then you wear it, try it on and it's not comfortable, don't buy it, don't keep it. It's not worth it. It's just gonna, you know, you're never gonna wear it. So really think twice before you go shopping. And if you do need to go shopping for something, literally make a note. What do I need? What am I looking for? I'm on that mission. So like for me, when I go places now, if I really need something, like I need something to make something work, I will go out and know that that is the only thing I'm buying, and it's saved me a lot of money and a lot of wasted outfits. So I go out and I'm like, okay, I really need a black short sleeve that is like fit slim, okay? I go out with that. If I find something that's not exactly what I want, it's not good quality, or like whatever else, I avoid it. Like I will like walk through with tunnel vision in stores so that I'm not spending my money on things, because I've saved a lot of money not going shopping on clothing, and I've had money to save and spend elsewhere, and I'm really proud of that. I keep looking at my closet, like what can I tell you guys? But like I seriously go in with like one notion. Okay, I need one sundress for the summer. Don't look at anything else, because it's tempting, and they're trying to do that to you. They're trying to steal your money and get away with the damages they're doing to the earth, okay? PSA. That was a little extreme, but it's true. I want to tell you about my favorite brands that I think do a great job with sustainability and ethical practices and morally good practices in general. So I have a few off the top of my head. The first one I want to mention is called Wholesome Culture. And it's actually, is this one from Wholesome Culture? Okay, the sweatshirt I'm wearing might be from Wholesome Culture. If it's not, I will write that down below. This sweatshirt, that's definitely a t-shirt. Okay, this t-shirt is from Wholesome Culture. I actually bought it when they were doing donations to the Australian bushfires. So I don't typically buy their stuff firsthand anymore, because I do find it usually people wear their stuff one time and then, you know, never wear it again. So I will wear things multiple times, especially because their stuff is so soft and like comfortable that I never want to take it off anyway. So I bought this one to donate to the bushfires, and it just says keep the planet green and the wildlife safe, and I love it. I can't wait to wear it. I just literally opened it today. But Wholesome Culture is a great brand. They are plant-based, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. 10% of profits to animal rescue and environmental organizations, so that's one great thing. Ethically made in WRAP certified factories, which I'll put what WRAP is up on the screen because I actually don't know what that means. Printed using water-based ink and shipped in recycled packaging, so that's one of the reasons why I really like their brand. That's one. La 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 la. If you're rich, you can buy Reformation. Reformation makes sustainable clothing from renewable plant-based fibers, repurposing vintage clothes and investing in programs that replace the resources they use. Good for Reformation. I'm also poor, so I don't buy stuff from Reformation. Reason why I said earlier that Target is kind of a fast fashion brand is because Target actually is making it a mission to make their clothes more sustainable. I was reading that on their website, that they have like all these goals for like recycling programs and what the heck not. So if you want to learn about that, feel free to go to Target's website, and I think they have a sustainability tab or something, and all their goals are on there. I'm not going to repeat it because I don't remember what it said. All I know is that they're trying to do some good in the world, and I appreciate that. Find brands like that that support things. I don't know who else does that. I think Happy Earth Apparel, which I have a code for, they also sell clothing like naturey type cute clothes. and I'm pretty sure their profits go back to like earth friendly like organizations. Same with, shoot, Keep Nature Wild, I'm pretty sure. Just keep your eye out for businesses that are like giving back in the process of them creating something for you, because what's the point of buying something when there's like, your money's just, you buy something and the money goes away, but the money is just literally fueling somebody's power. This is you. Oh, and then you get cute something, clothes, jewelry, sunglasses, hats, cute, sustainable, secondhand, whatever, who knows what it is. And then you give your money away, but instead of fueling somebody's power to destroy the earth, they go, here animals, I'm giving you restoration efforts. Here ocean, I'm cleaning you up. You know? Now we got to the point where I tell you what to do with your old clothes. So, a lot of you know there's this cool thing called Goodwill. Well, we all love Goodwill. No one love her. So here's my thought process when I go through my old clothes. First of all, if it is still in good condition and has only been worn a couple times and I know somebody would love it, I know it's still in style. So if something's still in style, it's cute, and it's still got a ton of life left in it, I sell it. I resell it. I use Mercari as my main app that I sell from, but I've also purchased things off of Depop, and Poshmark is a good one. There's a bunch of different apps that you can go sell your stuff on. Sell your stuff on Facebook Marketplace, which is great if you're comfortable going locally with and meeting up with people to give them your stuff, and that way you're not traveling it miles and miles away, you know, for sure. If it's in decent condition and it's not really in style, but maybe some people would still wear it, that's when I donate it to Goodwill. I donate a lot of like old t-shirts and old sports gear. Lastly, if it is old underwear, socks, stuff that is like completely tattered, covered in like, you know, it's been stained, gross, nasty, it's pilling, and you can't fix it, or it's just at the end of its lifespan and you really can't do anything to save it, there's two options. One that's really great is to repurpose into old rags and cleaning supplies, which is great. I do that with my old towels. Like any old towel becomes a cleaning towel at that point in time, and so it's really great so that when I'm cleaning I'm not reusing 100,000, you know, paper towels. So that's one way you can do things. Also, the second way is called textile recycling, and it depends on your area and what you have, but I know in Arizona we do have a business called Phoenix Fibers, and Phoenix Fibers takes literally shoes, clothing, blankets, towels, literally anything that's old and tattered. They will take it and crush it up into wall insulation, and so that's a great way for people to repurpose clothing that no longer has like a usage in your life. We covered a lot of topics here today. How are you guys feeling? Did you like the lecture today? If you have any questions or any comments or anything you would like to add down below in the comments, please do so. I would love if we all educate each other and be nice to each other too. I mean, I don't really get bad comments on here, but I just feel like sometimes when I talk about the earth, people get a little controversial and they think it's like a personal thing, but it's like really a us problem and not just a me problem or you problem. It's like an us problem. So if you have anything you would like to add or any sustainability tips you would like to give the commenters down below, comment them. I'd love to hear your tips. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you'll see me again soon. If I can keep up this schedule to myself, keep it going, you know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Think sustainable, buy sustainable, you know the deal. Okay, now for real, I'm gonna go before it starts getting even weirder than it already is. Thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye!